Hello, I have received requests to teach how to do data entry in SPSS, and today we are going to learn that how to enter data in SPSS. So when you open your SPSS, your interface looks like that, and down here you can see we have data view, and then we have variable view. And if you tap on variable view and becomes yellow, just know you are on the window of variable view. And we are basically going to start with variable view. So always go to your variable view and you start entering your variables from there. So as you can see, the names of the columns, you have the name, and under this column, you basically put your variables. Variables can be ID of the participant, gender of the participants, age of the participants. So it can be, and then another column, we can have type, and that is type of the variable. It can be numeric, it can be categorical, then width. We have decimals of your variable, for example, age, or it can be weight, and you want it to 1 decimal point, so you can put to any decimal points you want. Then the label, the values, and all these other columns. But we are going to basically focus on these first 6 columns. So let's go to the name. We are going to work with 3 variables, and our first variable, I'm assuming I'm getting this from a questionnaire, and our first variable is ID of the participants. So I'll put ID. You have to remember that names of variables do not have space. So when you want to put space in the name of the variable, you basically put underscore. Let me show you this. If I write ID of, and I say over and I enter, it will tell you variable names contains an illegal character, and that is space. So don't put space. But if I say ID and then I put an underscore and I say of participants, will accept. So use underscore or you write only one word without a space. Then that is our first variable. Our second variable is age. And then our third variable is gender. As you can see, the type of the variable they are telling us it's numeric. Then the width, most times it's automatic, don't touch it. Then the decimals, I can see that I want 0 decimal points, or I can increase them to 5 or any number I want. Then label, when we come to label, that's where we write anything we want to write about the variable. You can say ID, you put space if you want, numbers. So label, you're talking everything you want to talk about the variable. ID of the participants who were selected, from Kampala. So the label can be as long as that. And then gender, we can write age of the participants. Then gender of the participants. as you can see. But you see our gender, we have female, male. But now it's telling us the type of our variable is numeric. That means we have to attach values to female or male. So I always encourage you to have your code books. So you can have a code book where you code that my females are going to be called 1, my males 2. So when you come to values here, you tap on those 3 dots, then you come and give your value 1, and I want to give my value 1 to females. So add and edit it. So value 1 will be a female. Then value 2, want to give it to a male. Then we say, okay, so I'm assuming my question is ending there. So I am done with variable window, where my variables are those 3. Then I come to data view. In data view is where I enter my data. So assume one of my study ID is 1 and the age is 36 and the gender is male. So we assume our second ID is 2, age is 20, and the gender is female. Here you can you remember our females, if we say they are 1, I can just tap here and I say 1. The moment I say 1, female will go in because my 1 means female. Then I can come to my ID 3, age is 25, and my participant is a male. Remember, our male, we give them a value of 2. So I'll just enter 2 and I say enter. We see male automatically comes. Now I am done with entering my data. What do I do next? I have to save my data, and I'm going to save it in Spss format. So when I save, I want to save this to desktop. So I'll look for desktop, and I'm simply going to call it YouTube. I save. So after saving, you see it has brought us other windows. This is a window where our results come. So in case I want to do any analysis, I can just come to analyze descriptive. I can go to frequency. This is an example. We shall be learning more how to analyze. I enter, I say, and when I come to descriptives, you see that brought our results. Female 1, males 2, total 3. It has given us the percentage and the frequency. So I can close Spss at any time. Save content output. You can save content or you may not save it. So I may say no, I don't want to save. I can also close my data. Remember, I saved this to desktop. But in case I want to save again, I can say yes, and it is saved. And you saw on our desktop, we have our Spss file called YouTube. And if I open it, sorry, my Spss takes a while to open. And if I open it, you can see that in data view, we have this, and we go to our variable view, we have those variables. Thank you so much for listening to me. In case you have any questions, anything you've not understood, you can put in the comment section, or you can reach out to our email, or you can inbox. So kindly follow our YouTube channel, subscribe, and follow us on TikTok. Thank you so much. for listening.